is the Texas weather discussion video for Tuesday, the 15th of May. I'm Donovan Neal. North Texas weather remains fairly dry for most of the week. We still could see a chance of random scattered showers and thunderstorms today during the afternoon and evening hours and Wednesday morning. But other than that, we stay mostly dry. Let's take a look at the upper air look across the nation this morning. Our main feature here is this big upper low that's located in the Gulf near the coast of Florida. And it's kind of good to point out that we still have a shortwave low near Nevada, but down here where we're at, we remain pretty active with a few scattered showers and thunderstorms around the radar this morning. Mainly to the northeast of the DFW metro area, but still something worth mentioning, and we'll still have the chance of random scattered showers and storms throughout the day. And temperatures early this morning, pretty mild for mid-May, highs mostly in the mid-70s, and we'll be in the upper 80s today. I don't think we'll quite hit 90 today, but a few spots could around the nation. Much of the hottest air remains down here in Texas, and much of the colder air remains to the northwest of us. Take a look across the watch warning map. We still have some flood warnings in effect for around Baltimore and just to the south of New York State. But down here in the deep south, things remain pretty quiet. Here's the outlook for today. We've got an enhanced risk for severe storms in effect for parts of the New England area and includes parts of New York State and parts of Pennsylvania. Surrounding that, we have that standard slight risk, but down here we have a marginal risk for severe storms in effect for parts of North Texas, much of West Texas, and parts of the Panhandle, much of central 2/3 of Oklahoma. And keep in mind that these outlooks run until 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. And this is the day 2 outlook for tomorrow. We have a marginal risk in effect for West Texas, extending up to parts of North Dakota. And on day 3, which is Thursday, we've got a standard slight risk in effect for parts of Wyoming, Nebraska, and parts of South Dakota. And notice how we're in the light green here, which means that we could see some thunder, but no organized severe weather is expected. And we do know on day 4, which is Friday, we've got a slight risk of severe weather defined for parts of central Kansas into parts of Colorado, where they have that 15% risk defined for parts of Denver. And let's take a look at the National Hurricane Center 5-day graphical tropical weather outlook. And this is the broad low I was talking about. This has a 30% chance of formation within becoming a tropical storm or subtropical cyclone within the next 5 days. Only a 30% chance, but let's take a look at the visible satellite view. You can see at this point this is just disorganized band of scattered showers and thunderstorms at this point and clouds. And you can see the chances of this forming is not that great due to low sea surface temperatures and high shear in the atmosphere. But let's take a look at the average rainfall for the next 7 days across the nation. Most of the rain will stay to the east of us due to that tropical low. But down here, we still could see around maybe half an inch, maybe even more for parts of North Texas. Higher amounts closer to the Red River. But here's the GFS. This is the 06Z run valid today at 1 o'clock. You can see we have the weakness of the ridge due to that disturbance in the Gulf. And down here, of course, we'll still deal with the chance of random scattered showers and storms at times during the afternoon and evening. In fact, here's the 3-kilometer NAM at 3 o'clock this afternoon. You can see we do have the chance of scattered showers and thunderstorms to our east of us. Some of those storms could be severe if we had that marginal risk in effect. Of course, some of those storms could be severe with gusty winds and some large hail at times. With any of the storms, that could turn severe. But you can see on Wednesday for tomorrow, we do trend drier, but we could see maybe we could see an isolated storm or two, but we stay mostly dry, highs in the low 90s. But it's worth noting that during the pre-dawn hours, we could deal with a batch of scattered showers and storms. Some of those could be, of course, severe with large hail and gusty winds. But we remain dry for most of the day on Wednesday with highs in the low 90s. And on Thursday, we should trend even drier, highs in the low 90s, rain off to our east. Friday, we turn mostly sunny, highs in the mid 60s. And here's Saturday. Here's Saturday as the weekend begins. We should begin the hottest weekend thus far. Again, highs in the mid 90s. And same thing on Sunday, rain around us, highs in the low 90s. And here's Monday of next week. With Monday, as that moisture becomes trapped in here, we should remain partly cloudy with rain at times, highs in the low 90s. And here's a week from today, Tuesday the 22nd of May. We have a troughing just to the west of us, and down here, most of North Texas remains pretty dry. Again, rain off to our panhandle, highs in the low 90s. And here's the end of the 10-day forecast period. This is Thursday, the 24th of May. We have troughing we have main ridging feature just to our north of us, and down here we remain dry. But we do note that tropical feature located near the Yucatan Channel, and that will need watching over the next couple of days here. And we do note that we're getting close to opening day of hurricane season, which begins on June 1st. But you can see for the numbers for the next 15 days, very consistent weather here for parts of very consistent numbers here for much of North Texas. Highs remains mostly in the 90s and lows remain in the 70s. That's it for the Texas weather discussion video for today. I'll born it in a blog. Next video here should be posted at around 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. If you can't catch your local TV stations on the air at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great day and Godspeed.